YouTube and social media, peep this out, guys. It's Ian back again with another one for you. Out on yet another crispy day here in Southern California, over at Yoshinoya to take a look at a brand new item they've got on the menu that looks pretty perfect for this time of year. That's right, guys. Barbecues are all the rage right now as we head further into summer, so it's only natural that you should find plenty of things around town to satisfy your barbecue itch. Whether it's fast food or local restaurants, there's just plenty to choose from out there right now, even from places where you'd least expect it. Case in point, one such place is Yoshinoya, which is a pretty popular joint out here on the West Coast, if not around the world in most places. They specialize in a very unique way of making their chicken and a shredded type of beef on top of some rice there. It's almost like a boiled-like quality, but it has a very rich flavor and it's absolutely tasty. So let's just say I was more than surprised when I drove by and saw they were offering bone-in barbecue ribs as part of their current promo. And since this is my first time trying these ribs over here at Yoshinoya, I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. So let's see what these are all about. But like always, before I take that first bite of these all-new barbecue ribs to give you my thoughts like I always do, let's get right up on it first for that closer look. Let's peep this out. Yoshinoya is bringing some new tasty goodness to their menu just in time for summer with their all-new barbecue rib plate. And I gotta tell you guys, even though I'm standing outside right now, I am definitely smelling a delicious situation here. Take a look at these ribs. They're described as fall-off-the-bone St. Louis ribs cooked in a mildly spicy yet savory barbecue sauce. And as you guys can see, they look fairly meaty, and they do give you a fair amount of them on top of a nice bed of white rice here, along with some steamed veggies on the side. You can opt for Cole Slaw, but I definitely wanted to keep it a little bit more healthier, and the veggies here at Yoshinoya are always pretty tasty. But I gotta say, for $6.79, this is a pretty sizable portion of food, and you can opt to get the regular bowl version for $1 less. But very excited to get into this, guys, just in time for summer here. It is the all-new barbecue ribs from Yoshinoya. Let's peep out this flavor. Man, this really does smell like a backyard barbecue. I'm definitely digging the aroma here. I've got some of the sauce actually spread out on top of some of the veggies here. Let me just grab a little bit of the rice, a little bit of broccoli, a little cabbage, just to get a little bit of the good stuff in here before we get into the really good stuff. Let's give this a shot real quick. Well, the white rice is what you'd expect it to taste like here, although the variety here at Yoshinoya is a little bit more on the sticky side, and I do appreciate that. But what really makes it, however, is the actual boiled veggies on the top. Now, I am a fan of the cauliflower over here at Yoshinoya. It's got a nice snap to it there, a little bit of saltiness, very similar to the broccoli, but pretty tasty overall as well. But we're not here for veggies and rice, we're here for barbecue ribs. Take another look at that, guys. Very meaty, very impressive. Let's give this a go, the all-new barbecue ribs here at Yoshinoya. Oh man. Yes, sir. Fall off the bone meatiness here, guys. There's two of these connected here right now. Very meaty, very delicious, nice and sweet, a little bit of spice in the background. Hopefully you can see the thickness coming through loud and clear right there off the bone, guys. Very, very nice, meaty, lightly salty flavor to this one here with a nice mild spice, and the sweetness is really on point. This is really delicious rib meat over here at Yoshinoya. And I'm glad they loaded this plate up as well too. I'm definitely digging this already. Definitely some tasty pork rib goodness just in time for summer. And speaking of summer, are these not the perfect ribs for summer? It's definitely got my vote. Very flavorful, a decent amount of meat on the bones themselves, and you do get a lot in the plate, especially here. The $6.79 is more than worth it for this, and the meat itself, very tasty, very tender, very juicy, and as you can see, it is sauced up, good to go. Very, very well worth it. I gotta go into this one more time, guys. The mildly spicy yet sweet barbecue sauce in these ribs is truly off the chart, and when you combine that with the rib meat itself, which as you've already seen is pretty juicy, how could I really hold myself back? Hold on a sec. One more shot, why not? Some tender and juicy rib meat action for you guys. Fall off the bone goodness, St. Louis style over here at Yoshinoya. Absolutely a delicious treat. Well worth the price of admission on this one, guys. Well worth it. And it's definitely even more worth it if you've got plenty of napkins on hand, because believe me, you're gonna need them. All right, guys, sound off in the comment section down below. What do you guys personally think of these barbecue ribs here over at Yoshinoya? Is this something that you think you'd want to try if you've got a Yoshinoya in your area? And if not, what did you guys personally think of the overall look and quality of these bad boys? Drop those comments down below. Definitely let me know. And as for the rating on this one, as if you don't already know what this one's gonna get, on that bomb sexy for your face scale of 1 to 10, the barbecue ribs here at Yoshinoya are gonna cruise to the top with an easy 10 out of 10. Awesome quality, awesome quantity for what you get for the money. And guys, the flavor itself absolutely soars with some very tender St. Louis ribs that truly fall off the bone, and they're super rich and juicy. This one's definitely a winner. And that's it for this episode of Peep This Out, guys. As you know, I've got content every week here on my channel, so while you stay tuned for that next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. Definitely some tasty ribs done by the folks over at Yoshinoya. I would easily get these again. All right, guys, stay tuned for more fun stuff coming later this week. I'll talk to you soon.